Last time on the language of magic, the Emerald Scale had completed searching around in the hidden section of this large library in the large city of Theshaden. You started making your way back upwards and engaged in combat with a group of Felidar, cat people, and defeated them. Continuing on your way up, you talked your way out of a couple of confrontation with some other groups that were there, and just so happened to decide to start looking around on the fourth level of this library, where in the corner, the end of a hallway, the the prize that you sought was found. One more of these specialty books, a tome of the Hereafter, uh, magic overflowing from it, though not really detectable. As you opened up the cover, you saw that special interior. You grabbed the book and started heading out. Uh, Not too far before you engaged yet another group, a group of four turtles, a rare species, but nonetheless, a group of them together that did try to stop your progress. Tango took the book and began to dash away as the turtles fought you, nearly dropping Tango, but with some fantastic luck on your side, you were able to get past this group. This group was still fresh and had all of their resources, defeating them, the final one surrendering to you guys. Tango then took the lead, flew off out past the next level of the library up to the top, that first floor where he was met with a warm embrace from a friend of his, uh, who promptly healed him. And shortly thereafter, the rest of the group rejoined, and we will pick it up there where you are at the top level, close to the exit of the library, hanging out with your friends, the Greenleaf Girls.
They were on their way out last time, right?
The girls were searching for a book, just like you guys were. This is just so happened to be the place where they had stopped and were searching. But seeing Tango flying up the stairs at full speed, half dead, mostly dead, uh, he more or less fell into the arms of Blair, wrapping her arms around him. She gave him one of her largest heals possible, restoring a lot of the life in him. You all very shortly thereafter came up, found the two of them kind of in this soft little hug, and the rest of them are there. One of them did mention that clearly they aren't going to find what they were looking for, that they're ready to go, but it's pretty much only Dottie that started moving towards the door at this time.
DM, as we're going upstairs, can I take a look just to double check that Tango still has the book?
You sure can.
Just a little peek.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Can I join in that? Because I was wondering the same thing.
You sure can. Tango, as you're going up, did you tuck the book into anything, or were you holding it in your arms?
I have to think back. Did I swing at anybody? I don't think so.
I don't think so. You made a mad dash out of there.
Yeah, I think I would have been. I would have had it in my hand, my arms kind of pretty tucked in like a football.
Yeah, exactly how I would say it too. Yeah, you guys look. It's very easy. Both of you can clearly see that he's still got the book tucked into his arm. He's clutching it very tightly. You see Rosie standing up on the bookshelf, and she looks down at you all, and she goes, "Oh my, you all just look absolutely beat to hell and back. You should just refresh a bit." And as she says refresh, she's going to cast Mass Healing Word on Parsnip, Tango, Simon, and Darren.
Thank you.
You'll get 11 hit points back from her.
Whew.
And this one is
Good.
Rose.
That was Rosie. Up, she's standing up at the top, and she's kind of looking down over at you all.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we did get the book. If it'll help y'all with your patron, we can tell y'all the book title. Are y'all okay if I share the other stuff we found down there with them?
I don't mind, as we already have the book.
So, the Tomes of the Hereafter are a series, and we've been told that there are only, like 7 of them? But we found 8 entries in the series down there. Like what it's based off of. Not 8, 12, sorry.
Oh, that's fascinating. Okay, go on.
Just as thanks for the heals, I'll tell them the other titles we have, but I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna like pull the titles out. I'm just gonna tell them the titles. So, I think we need to have a conversation with our patrons respectively.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. So I take it. Have you taken out all the other ones downstairs?
There were some tech-looking guys on the 6th floor. We had found our way down to the 7th floor, and the Z team are there now. We beat up the turtles because they attacked us, and we beat up the Felidars because they also attacked us. The group that's kind of all gothic looking, they're okay, but they're downstairs on the bone level, and they gave me the heebie-jeebies. So just be mindful if y'all want to go further down.
Oh, well, that's fascinating, dear. And so you feel okay just sitting here talking to us?
I mean, we're on our way out, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess she kind of puts a hand up to her ear for a second. I don't hear anybody coming, but you never know.
Yeah. Like I said, there was no one on the 2nd floor underneath, so if y'all want to go down there and check it out, it's a really cool planetarium kind of thing. Or an astro globe or something. I don't know, y'all like nature stuff, and there's star stuff down there, so y'all might like it.
I do like star stuff.
Yeah. But alright, well, thank you so much for healing us up. I really appreciate it. As soon as Tango and Miss Blair end their embrace, I think we'll probably head out.
You hear this from in the southern part of the room, and you mention them holding each other.
It's good that they've become such close friends.
Tango, it's absolutely up to you as to how long you're there. Blair's just gonna, she's just gonna stay there like a large stuffed teddy bear until you let her go.
Yeah, I wouldn't linger too long. She gave me some heals and just kind of catch my breath and. Yeah, thank you. I feel better. We should get out of here.
Yeah, it was wonderful meeting y'all again. If y'all are ever in Torrington, y'all should come by our place.
Blair speaks up, looks at you, looks back at Tango, looks back at Simon. Oh, I think we can manage that.
Knowing full well what he just agreed Tango to, Simon's gonna say, "Yeah, we'll love to have you," and then he's gonna walk over to Parsnip and just kind of poke around and see what Parsnip's doing, just to kind of get himself out of that situation.
You see Dottie and Sophie kind of start looking like they're heading towards the exit. Rosie, after hearing about stars downstairs, she's just all aflutter and starts going downstairs on her own.
Just be careful, Miss Rosie.
Oh, I will. Okay. And she disappears into the stairs down below. Blair goes and she just kind of sits up against the desk that's over here. She seems to be, well, she kind of throws her hair back a little bit, puts one hand on a hip, another hand kind of back a little bit on the desk. It seems to be kind of trying to almost pose.
One more thing, Miss Blair. I don't know if any of y'all have divination abilities. I would advise against using them to divine the locations of the books. I got a skull talking to from some giant person.
Oh, okay. Oh, whatever do you mean?
Yeah, I don't really know how else to explain it. I used the spell augury, and then I got spiritually wrist slapped.
Interesting. Okay. Let's see something here. Just in case, because she's just type. Okay, all right. She seems to nod and have a little bit of an understanding.
Just be careful.
She kind of stretches the hand out. She goes, "You too, little one." He smiles at you.
Okay, and Simon's gonna step out, like waiting for everyone.
Uh, little Sophie here, the halfling. As you kind of walk through the doors, she's eye level to you, and she just furrows her brow. She always looks angry. She just looks a little angry at you as you come through, and she just has this little. She almost growls under her throat as you come walking through.
I think I might have a potion to help you with your throat if you need it.
She flicks her finger towards you, and a little piece of like algae from inside the water there seems to flick and slap against your leg. She basically does a druid craft.
I'm going to take the algae and put it in a bottle and keep walking. Thanks!
Ugh. She rolls her eyes and turns away from you.
I'm assuming everyone else is following. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep going, I think.
Aaron is just staying by Tango, making sure that no one takes the book from him.
Simon, as you open up the door, the two librarians turn and look, and the younger one, the young boy, he sees you, and he seems to shudder a little bit as he kind of pulls his arms in close and sits on the chair and gets like very still and quiet.
We found the book, and also, why do y'all have a giant elemental in the 7th floor? That thing was a bitch to kill.
And why'd you lie about the 7th floor?
That too.
The kid sees Tango, and his face just shrivels. It looks like he's about to shit his pants. The older gnome looks towards you all. Oh well, we didn't expect you to be going down there. That's why we don't exactly advertise it. That old elemental's been down there for as long as this library's been around, as far as I know. So.
Well, hopefully you're okay with the fact that we potentially unalived it.
You wouldn't be the first. So, if you got in there, then hopefully you're all okay. A lot of people, as they go in, they can't get out. So.
Oh yeah, no, we figured it out. There's another team down there now.
Okay. Well, gonna have to seal that place back up again. It's always trouble. I don't know why they ever felt the need to keep building on top of that site, but it is what it is.
Do we have to like check this book out, or can we just leave? Because I'm pretty sure our patrons aren't going to check it out. They're gonna want it.
These guys aren't going to stop me anyway.
Well, we still need to be nice, Tango. Besides, what
Yes,
if I want to come
but
back to this place?
you need to give what you get.
I mean, we did that to the elemental. I'm not gonna.
I got lied to.
Fair, but it was a live omission to keep you safe potentially.
No, we have 6 levels open to the public. There's nothing untruthful of that. If you went into the restricted section, that's you.
I specifically asked where the 7th floor was, and if there was a 7th floor. And you denied it. That's a lie.
Are you? Well, he looks you up and down. You don't look like one of those holier than thou, everybody's gotta speak the letter of the law type people. But well, you know what? Fine. Hey, you guys made it through and are alive. So congratulations to you. Glad you're not at the bottom of a pit.
Yeah, we did go down there, but there's lots of bones down there. But anyways, thank you so much. Is there like a library card function, or is this just open to anyone?
Oh, this library's open to anyone, and it's usually open all the time. You guys have your private event that one of our patrons they paid for that. So
Do you mind if I ask who the patron was?
I don't know if she'd really want me to expose her. She's here all the time, so it's probably not. I think it's not like her name's on the door, so probably not.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, mister. By the way, we got the book. Bye!
You open up the double doors and you have a set of stairs that lead up. You see another set of the secure doors up this kind of a ramp a little bit as Simon begins to leave. Does everyone else follow suit?
Yeah. Everyone will say, "Thank you for letting us use your library for the game. Bye bye."
Bye bye.
The other one looks to the old one and he's like, "They were playing a game? What is going on? I'm so confused." And the other one's like, "Shh." With that, you guys begin going up this ramp. You get up towards the edge, and the doors that are there, again, they are of great craftsmanship. Um, and as you push, there's no lock on it whatsoever. As you begin to push the doors open, and they just slide and glide open very, very easily. You guys find yourself just outside the library.
Y'all want to go ahead and teleport back real fast, and then maybe we can. Who are these people? Anyways, do y'all want to go ahead and teleport back?
As you step outside the library, you guys can't help but notice three individuals that are standing just a little ways outside it that seem to be having a conversation with each other. And as you approach, or excuse me, as you exit, they kind of stop their little conversation and look towards you all. One of them, the gentleman, looks towards the other two, and he says, "It looks like you lost." The woman standing amongst the middle of them looks a little bit older. She kind of looks towards the group, seemingly to size you all up and down a little bit. Sighs, pulls out two small little bags and holds them out in each hand. And you see the other two on either side of her pick them up.
Oh, I guess they were betting on our success.
Prince, I think now would be the time to go.
Yeah. Are y'all? Do I? Bill doesn't wear the symbol of his token, does he?
He doesn't. You guys, you see Tango is kind of slowly slipping away from the rest of the group. You scoot around the corner. There's no hiding the look that one of them is able to just kind of follow him as he walks along, and you see the ever so slightest smile appear. Tango, you're kind of slipping away clearly, and you get about 100 feet away from the group, and you guys see this man. You see his shadow from behind him seem to the shadows that are on his body seem to drop down into the shadow of this on the ground, and it spreads out for just a moment, and you see it form a circle, and one circle kind of seems to be overlaying the other as one shoots out from it, and it's just in the blink of an eye it moves over. Tango, as you're kind of slipping away, you suddenly find a circle underneath you. And you turn and look behind you, and you find yourself right back by the door. Well, actually, you know what? There is a save associated with this because it's a baleful teleport. You can go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, as I would imagine you would resist this. That's very good, but you feel as if you just have no way to resist what's happened to you. It's this overwhelming force. Just seems to you felt a teleport before, as you suddenly fly back, and that second circle is kind of amongst the group. It says, "Oh no, please don't go walking off. I'd like to talk to you for just a minute, please."
That wasn't cool, man.
Tango, Teleport away.
Use the token, buddy. We'll talk to them while you get back to our friend.
The older woman speaks up. Oh no, it's okay. You guys, you can stay here for just a minute. Hold on. And she holds her hand out. You all feel ever so slightly funny as she does. Uh, Congratulations, you're in no danger whatsoever. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh no.
What's wrong, young man?
Oh, those eyes are terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Little serpent.
As she looks to Darren, you could see her eyes. There's a slight metallicness to them, and clearly a little bit different. And as you see her hair, it's kind of pulled back. It's a little bit of a bun in the back of it, and there are strands that are running through, clearly of almost like guitar strings, the thin guitar strings, like these brass lines of hair running through it. It's quite obvious that she's not a human, got some sort of magic to make up the way she appears. And she looks pleasant. You guys don't feel any danger exuding from them. In addition, it takes a minute and you realize the teleportation circle that you saw, that kind of two circles at once, you all have used that ability previously.
I was going to say that felt familiar.
Well, we are. Forgive our manners. My name is Simon, and I'm one part of the Emerald Scale. I will let my friends introduce themselves, but am I right in assuming that I'm amongst some of the patrons of the people we ran into inside?
The gentleman speaks up. No. Rosa here, she is. Her team was in there. I don't suppose you all ran into a group of young little turtles in there, did you?
Ah, yeah. They fought really well. They almost stopped us. And we left them alive. And if you talk to them, please apologize for us. But they also did start it.
One speaks. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's to be expected. I'm just glad that they put up a good fight. They're still young, still learning. You know, but they're who I've put my money on this time around. But congratulations, you clearly have done well for yourselves. Sil's put together a strong group. And the gentleman speaks up. Yeah, I think so. I'll probably have to get off the sidelines and start participating in this myself. Get my little fellas involved. So perhaps you'll meet them soon. But it was a pleasure to make your acquaintance. By the way, excuse my manners. My name is Rick. This is obviously, as I said, Rosa, and the young woman with long blonde hair. She's got this immaculate silver plate mail on, great sword on her back, clearly a magical great sword. She chimes, goes, and I'm Ava. I didn't have a group in there either. Not sure if I'll be joining in or not. But she smiles. Always fun to bet.
And what was your name, ma'am?
The older woman?
No, the one in plate mail. If you said it, I missed it. I'm sorry.
She looks at you and goes, Ava.
Ava.
You can call
Okay.
me Ava. Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah. y'all know we already work for Seal, and really work with him. I have a question, Mr. Man. That shadow teleport thing, we've seen it before. Were you responsible for helping us get the book from Galleon? Or getting the book from Madame Maeve?
I don't know what it was that you teleported, but you did use my services. Yes. So paid quite handsomely for it.
Good to know. Okay, I just wanted to know because it was a really cool spell, and one day maybe I'll be able to use it.
He he smiles at you at a way that you can tell he's not trying to be patronizing with his smile, but it's like it would be like a young child being like, "I'm going to grow up to be king of the world," kind of a thing. Is kind of how he smiles at you.
Let me catch
Okay.
the name of the man.
Rick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rick, Rosa, and Ava. Well, just know, we look forward to meeting y'all's groups too. So far, we're undefeated.
Uh, they all seem to just smile at you for saying that and nod. As they go back and begin speaking with each other. They, as they start speaking, if anybody speaks Draconic, you hear them speaking in common and throwing in Draconic words from time to time. Mostly, they begin discussing the groups and how they're doing and who they should bet on next and who's the next one that's going to come out. And Ava says, yeah, I'll bet I'll bet 50,000 on the next group that's going to come out. And she just throws that number out there real quick, and the two of them look at her, and you can tell they're kind of thinking about it. But they've completely started just ignoring the fact that you're there and become quite content to speak amongst themselves.
Okay, bye. I'm going to catch up to Tango because I don't want him getting mugged.
Ian, Ava here. Does she look human?
As best you can tell, she looks human. You can go ahead and give me whatever check you think is appropriate to determine if that is really what she is or not.
Oh. Oh, surely deception.
I would allow deception because in
Wait,
this
what?
case uh, you would be looking at someone with your own ability to maybe deceive others, and so you are looking to see if they are doing so in such a similar way. So in this case, yes, I would allow that.
Oh, you're my hero, DM. Let's see it. Oh no!
You
A 1.
you basically you kind of you go by her just a little bit, and you kind of you position yourself in such a way that when you go by, you could come in contact with them. You know that an illusion may obfuscate hard word. Anyhow, an illusion might cover over somebody, and yet their physical presence would be different from that illusion. So your hand might pass through a part of them, or you might bump into something that isn't able to be seen. And as you go past them, you put your hand out in such a way, just put a pinky out just to kind of feel. You get absolutely nothing that indicates they're anything other than human, other than the fact that they are absolutely immaculate and perfect with not a hair out of place, no blemishes. The skin looks absolutely perfect. So it's being amongst the other two that are here, it's very likely that they are not just a straight human, but you don't have anything definitive.
Hey, interesting. Okay. And her eyes, they don't give off like a golden glow or something similar to that.
No, both Ava and Rick, as far as you can tell, when kind of looking at them, they both, well, they seem human. Rosa, who's in the back, it's obvious she's not trying to hide anything about who or what she is, and you know, Darren, especially from where you're from, in a city that is frequented by dragons, probably the most frequented city by dragons or by people that work for dragons continent, with the exception of the Dragonlands. You know that it's very common for dragons to be able to shapeshift into humanoids, and it's not just an illusion; they physically shapeshift into humanoids.
Cool. All right. So yeah, Darren will just yeah, he'll just do whatever nobles do that's proper. Maybe a quick bow, or maybe he'll just give a long-winded goodbye, and he will begin stepping away.
As you guys begin to leave, if you would please, if you could give me perception checks. Okay, bear with me 1 second. Sorry, I was missing one little thing. All right. Simon and Parsnip, you catch this pretty easily. I'm sorry, who's the bottom? I'll take it with your advantage. You notice as well as you are coming around the corner, right over here. You can kind of look down this little alleyway, kind of behind the building that went down to the uh, into the library. And you see a familiar person. In fact, you see two familiar people.
If it's what I think it is, I avoid eye contact and keep walking.
Uh,
Yes, I avoid eye contact and keep walking.
Parsnip and Simon, you see this as well. You look down over to the side and you see Bob having a conversation. He seems to be having a great conversation. He's just chatting it up. And you see a human that stands out as an odd looking human. There's like fully armored, weird helmet on. And you recognize the human illusion of Big C, who seems to be engaged in a conversation with Bob.
And remind me, oh, Big C was from the Z team, right?
No.
He was from
No,
the
okay.
Nautiloid ship.
The Nautiloid ship. Oh, God. Why is my brain failing me?
They
Okay.
managed to get out. What?
Uh, I would imagine with people noticing and looking in that direction, Darren, you would also notice it as well as Arcus, that Bob's having a conversation with at least the illusion of what Big C was first disguised as when you met with him on the Nautiloid.
Is the gem glowing by any chance, DM?
You look down, and it's you can't really tell. You cover it.
Oh.
You cover it up with your other hand a little bit, knocking out the rest of the sunlight. And it's got the faintest of glowing. And when you actually are paying attention to it, you could tell there's like the tiniest little hum. It's almost indistinguishable until you start paying attention to it.
Hey, Darren will let his party know. Say, "Hey, the gem, it's glowing right now."
Should we tell? Don't know if Big C is evil. Well, let me rephrase that. He's not a good guy. Should we warn Bob?
I think. What if Bob is not really Bob?
Oh, I don't know about that.
We probably
Yeah,
should
some.
at least find out what they're talking about.
Oh,
Tango, why don't you go ahead and teleport back? We'll be back shortly.
Yep. Okay. Whatever will get me away from a conversation with that man.
Yeah, go ahead and teleport back if y'all are okay with it. I just want to make sure Bob doesn't get killed.
I want to make sure Bob gets killed.
Okay, well we're working at odds here, but that's fine. We can figure it out.
I guess we can listen in just a little bit.
Darren is a conspiracy theorist.
Yup, he's got a really low wisdom.
First the fear of becoming a newt, and now this.
Yup.
Like his instinct is, what if Bob's not real? It's like, there's that.
Yeah, he doesn't think Bob is a real human.
You could start there, I guess. But
DM does
Yeah.
because I know Simon knows Darren's an ASMR. Does he get that feeling from Bob?
No.
Okay.
You get no reading on Bob whatsoever other than the heebie-jeebies.
Okay.
What is
Alrighty.
that?
That is. Oh,
Oh,
I'm so sorry, guys. Who is Bob again?
Bob is the creepy guy that was like following us around the city when we were coming to the library. He was the
Oh.
adventurer, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
creepy stalker.
And then Big C is trying to find his way home.
Wait. Yeah. Bob is the guy that I talked to last time I cast divination.
Yeah. The
Oh, yeah.
Well,
old
was
one.
it?
There's more to Bob than meets the eye.
Well, you don't know. It wasn't Bob, was it? Or maybe it was just someone that sounded like Bob.
As you guys are kind of peeking it over and what's going on over there, you see Tango pull out a pair of his tokens, clutch them together for a second, and he vanishes in a basically the green crystalline powder poofs around him, and he's gone. Tango, you find yourself back in the teleportation room in Sill's manor. We'll catch up with you in just a few seconds, I believe. Those of you that you guys are kind of looking down the hall, down to this little alleyway, and you're trying to kind of listen in on the conversation, and that illusion of a human seems to look in y'all's direction, and it's weird when you saw them before and they were speaking to you, they didn't really have much emotion on their face, and when they are looking in your direction, they have a look on their face of just, as somebody who doesn't like to go to a fancy party and is in the middle of a fancy party right now, trying to deal with it the best they can. As they look over to the group, and they're like, and he puts his hand up towards Bob. It's like, hey, there's a group over there. They've probably got they've got some to tell me something. And you all hear Bob go, okay. And Big C quickly comes over to you all, and he is looking at you all. He's like, you gotta help me. He won't stop talking.
Yeah, now that he's gotcha, he's probably gonna. Yep, there he is. Okay. Hey, Big C. We have been looking for you. Bob, thank you so much for finding them for us. We are late for an appointment.
Oh, where are you going? I could probably show you the shortcut. The people that are part of the Super Guild, they get to know all the shortcuts.
Oh no, we don't need a shortcut. We'll get there on our own. Like that would delay the beauty of the city, right?
Okay.
All right. Well, it was great seeing you, buddy. Oh, by the way, there's some really interesting people around the corner. There's 3 of them, named Rick, Rosa, and Ava. I bet you would be very interested in them.
He kind of looks to the right. He looks at a wall as he looks to the right, as you kind of point in that general direction. And he
buddy,
goes,
there's a wall there.
And he looks back to you. Okay. And he kind of skirts by you all. And goes around the corner.
Big C, we got to go now.
I've never run into somebody that's quite like that.
Do you know what they were? Because, like, my money's on something from y'all's neck of the woods.
You guys are moving kind of down the street as he's like, so I felt the little bit of a buzz from that. You probably ran into him. I see why it kind of it worked kind of weird. It's like, when you find chaos. It's like, for you guys, it's probably like a beautiful wine or like some nice cheese or something. And so I came to check out what this anomaly was, and that was like, that was like old moldy shit chaos. I don't know what was up with that, but I feel dirty even being close to him. It's like somebody took chaos and they said, I want to make it bad in every possible way. And that's what I got from him. And he wouldn't shut up from in there for an hour. I can't believe it. I'm not going to ever be in this city again the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the guy we're looking for. The gem you gave me started glowing.
It's the things. It's gonna look for chaos, right? It's gonna look for a nice, good, pure chaos. And apparently, it buzzed off of him in a weird way a little bit. And so, like, hey, maybe he's close. I'm gonna go check it out. So I'm like, hey, pop in, take a look. I tracked down what the source was, and my gosh, it's like if I could shit out my mouth right now. Like, that's what I'd want to do right now. I feel so sick inside. That's not chaos, man. That's not what it's supposed to be like.
Well, we need to go catch up to our friend. But I will tell you, if you don't get out of this city soon, he will find you again. He's found us like 3 or 4 times now.
I'm going to get out of here. I figured if I just like walked away, it's not like what you people do, right? Like you talk and you have conversations. I hate this place. I want to go home so bad. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna go, and he points down a nearby alleyway, and he goes in. And you see him kind of look around, and for just the briefest of moments, his illusion fades away, and you see that black-skinned, frog-like humanoid creature, and then his skin gets all bubbly and black, and he essentially melts down into a bubbling puddle on the ground, and you see that bubbling puddle kind of creep as if it's seeping into the ground, and then it's just gone.
Well, that's an interesting teleport.
Yeah, I kind of wonder how he did that. But anyways, we probably need to go because I don't know how
We gotta
long
be
Bob.
going.
Yeah, I don't know how long Bob will stay alive talking to those distinguished people that are definitely not dragons. I guess we need to go ahead and use our teleport tokens.
Please, we have to get away from Bob.
Yeah, that's the only way I think we can get there.
Do you guys all decide to take out your tokens and utilize them?
I definitely do.
Yeah, I'll step into the alley, like where Bob came out of, just so we're not teleporting away. Well, it doesn't matter, I guess, because magic exists in this world and people are used to it.
Fair. No problem. Whether you find a little secluded spot over towards the side or you just right there in the middle of the street, one by one you pull out your tokens, concentrate on them for just a second, and you see each other kind of poof, poof, poof in these little sparkling green bursts. And after just a minute, you all find yourself back with Tango in
These
Sill's
it-
manor.
these are Zorventhal favor tokens,
That's correct.
Yeah.
and we use up 2 of them to teleport.
Correct.
Got it.
Thank you for reminding me to take those off my character sheet.
You probably find Tango still standing in the center of the teleportation circle. Instant regret as soon as I land here, going, I forgot to talk to my brother.
Okay, we have to go back. I mean, you also kind of promised your dad that we would look into the pirate thing.
Yeah, that can happen anytime.
Well, this way you can talk to your brother and your mama and your sister, and we can show your dad how cool you are, and he can eat shit humble pie.
I don't think
I don't like your
that.
dad. Well, your dad was a very interesting person to meet, and I'm pretty sure I've met crabs with a better outlook on life.
I don't even know how to comprehend that.
Well,
We will be
Yes.
back.
yes. Bottom line, we'll be back. We'll be good. We'll hang out with your dad and make him not be your dad. I don't know. Your dad was a very interesting person that did not seem very warm and friendly.
He's lived a tough life. He's a very hardened man. I can't blame him for that.
Well, no one's telling you that to blame him. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm so sorry. Hold on, my PC is dying and it's not charging.
No.
Ruh-roh.
Very, very shortly after everyone arrives, Miss Tango, you arrive probably about 2 minutes before everyone else. As you're kind of standing there, then thump, 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 everyone flickers back into the room. You get at one point you realize I'm going to take one little step off of the teleportation circle, make sure nobody teleports into me. But you all hear a little knock at the door.
Come on in, Verdian.
And it opens up. It goes, good day, everyone. Welcome back. Master Shil is waiting for you down in the parlor, as he often does. He is very, very happy and excited to see you all back. So whenever you are ready, feel free to take your time. But he would love to speak with you all. It seems you are successful again. He's in such a good mood. And he starts heading on down the stairs himself, leaving you all to yourselves at the moment.
Can we talk to Sil now?
No point in waiting.
Perfect. Let's
Sounds
get going.
He's already got the news. So.
You make your way down to the bottom floor. As you have many times before, Sil's just sitting there at one of the little tables in his parlor here, and Viridian is setting out some little plates. And he's putting basically a little croissant on each one. Puts you see him. He's got some honey that he's doing. It looks like he's got a little bit of prestidigitation there. He's like warming the honey up, thinning it out, and he's spreading that over the croissants. And then he's got little pallets of butter. Puts a knife down. And he begins going around and handing each of you guys a little plate. And he goes, "Oh yes, here's a croissant for you each. Croissant for you. Croissant for you. Please enjoy."
Oh, thank you so much for the croissant. And Simon's just gonna say it correctly, but not rudely, hopefully.
He looks at you. He goes, yes, of course. A croissant for you too, Master Simon." And he seems very happy. Sil's just sitting there. He's got a big smile on his face. I just like, welcome back. I'm very happy that you all are here. Very, very, very fast. I heard the game's only just started earlier this morning. Word is that you came out looking a little battered and bruised, but once again, you're on top, and I can't thank you enough for it.
Yeah, we met Rosa, and we met Rick, and we met Ava. But Rick and Ava said they might be getting in on the action too. I don't know.
Well, Rick's teams, he's been kind of staying out of it a little bit. They're a pretty strong team, from what I've heard. He's was just kind of relaxing. Sometimes he just likes to go to sleep a whole bunch. Had to pay him a pretty penny when we borrowed his teleportation circle because I woke him from a very long nap. But that's neither here nor there. Well, if he's going in, that's all the more interesting. From what they told me, apparently you beat Rosa's team. That's fantastic. Rosa, she won the last game. It's been a while, and she won the last one, so she was heavily favored. But it seems like, and he kind of touches the side of his little snout there. He goes, I've got the winning team so far. From what we can tell, you guys are great. There's a lot of buzz about you.
Of course, you see, we are built different.
Perhaps you are. Maybe it is your eclectic nature among you, your variety, whatever it is. It's fantastic. I'm hearing that the other groups, though, the other impacts, they're going to be giving a little more equipment to their teams, trying to spruce them up a little bit in case they run into you again. To make sure that they have a bit of a chance.
Yeah, we did beat a group of Phalidars. We beat Rosa's team, which are the turtles, I think. Turtles. Whoops, that was racist. Sorry about that. That was not, I don't know where that came from. I was raised better. I apologize. We also ran into the Greenleaf Girls, and we ran into some nerdy-looking guys with gadgets. And we ran into a group of spooky people.
Yeah, there were quite a few teams from what I heard that were all clamoring to be there. Quick race, you guys, you like I said, you're quite the buzz, so there's much more interest in what you're doing. You see, because, well, yeah, look, I'm not going to bore you with the minutiae of the game, right? But as you are in a series now, as you are consistently winning along with these series, each one basically compounds on the one before it. Bigger and bigger wins for myself, bigger and bigger wins for you all. So they're going to definitely try to stop you next time, that's for sure. But I'm so thankful. Oh, where are my manners? Viridian, please, if you wouldn't mind, if you could go and bring the reward for me, I'd appreciate it. And he gets up and he gives a nod and he exits the room.
Um, about what you were saying about the rules and stuff. Hypothetically, speaking just hypothetically, is there like someone who oversees this little game you're in over everyone else?
We all oversee it. We're all a part of it. I have to be a little bit careful in what I tell you, my little friend.
Well,
Simon. What is it you're asking me for?
well, I got a talking to, and I got the feeling that he was overseeing the entire affair. So I didn't realize, like, other than don't kill people, there was more rules to this, because I used augury to see if the book was on floors 4 or lower. And then I met a person in the library above the world, and he got mad at me, and I argued with him, and then I got this little mark on my hand.
Do you show him the mark?
I do show him the mark.
Okay.
So can you give us a little more information, sir? Because, like...
You show him the little mark, and when he looks at it, you're not sure how, but his expression is almost Looney Tunes for just a moment as his eyes go huge, saucer size eyes. And it's like, oh shit! What did you do? You fucking argued with him!
Well, he pulled me up there and he started accusing me of cheating, and I told him I wasn't cheating, I was using my abilities, and he said I was cheating, and I said I was using the augury spell, and he said, how dare I use this spell because I'm the one that answers or something like that. And in all reality, like, he didn't have to answer. He could have just let the spell fail. Like, how was I to know that you're not supposed to use your God-given abilities or goddess-given abilities?
He's just like shaking his head back and forth. Simon, he's just like trying to like take some deep breaths. Simon, if you don't mind, could I take a look and see what it is that this interaction was like, please? Would you mind? And you can feel like a tendril touching your mind ever so slightly.
Oh yeah, you never have to ask. I gave you full permission. By the way, I've been calling him Ricky Joe because I don't remember what his name was, and I don't think he told me.
So you feel this kind of this like again, your mind just suddenly grabbed essentially, and it's held, and it's like an incredibly strong hand holding yours, but still being gentle.
It's like what Mommy used to do when I was caught in a lie.
Yeah, it's kind of combing through your mind ever so gently, and he goes, "Okay, well, okay." He kind of takes a deep breath. He sits down. He's like, you can tell he's collecting himself. My friend, Mr. Simon. Okay, you had an audience with a gentleman who would go by the name of Realm.
Okay.
That would be an avatar of someone who very very few know of his existence at all. You've got a mark on you there. That is most wouldn't even be able to recognize that. That's an ancient symbol of a deity. That is a symbol of Lord Isle. He's one of, if not the oldest gods in this entire universe, and so he doesn't meddle in our affairs at all. But he does, or at least he used to pay attention long ago to Zorvental. He was the first to kind of get it going with his children's children's. And when the dragons became mortal. We'll live a very long time, but we're still mortal, and he's put that in for a way for us to cooperate with each other. So apparently he didn't like what you were doing, or his avatar didn't like it very much. So I would ask, please, if you should happen to meet a fellow like that again, if you could kindly be as respectful as you can. Like, don't call him a turtle instead of a turtle, for instance. That probably wouldn't go over well. That kind of thing would. I'm so I'm very glad to see that you're still alive. Oh, okay.
I think Ricky Joe is a better name.
Please don't call him Ricky Joe, especially not his face. Oh,
Ah,
dear.
okay, well, if he's an avatar, if I were to pray to his boss, would I still go through him?
I'm telling you, you're welcome to pray to him, I'm sure. But Lord Io doesn't pay really much attention to, well, much of anything. So the words would probably be lost into the ether. They would go to no one. I don't, he has no clerics. He's got no divine souls. He doesn't patron anything. He doesn't respond anymore.
That's probably why his avatar intervened, because they were probably bored.
It could be.
Hey, so
Okay.
have you ever met Bob?
I've met plenty of Bobs. It's funny. I think it's the most common name in probably the whole world is Bob.
Right. This Bob is from. What was the name of the city we just came from?
Theshalon.
Theshalon, sorry. This Bob's from Theshalon. He said he's part of some like super group or super cult or something like that.
It was the Super Guild.
Super guild.
I can't say that I've had the pleasure.
Okay.
Well, don't.
Yeah, it's not a pleasure. But he's a curious fellow.
It's weird. His eyes pointed in two different directions, but I still felt them looking into my soul. And I don't really understand why or how, especially when they weren't really synced up.
He's a monster.
I wouldn't go that far, but he is terrifying. We're making Bob to be the big bad.
All right.
He is a BPG.
I'll keep that in mind. Person that speaks up, it's Roberto, and still looks the person up. Now I've met a Roberto before. It was a while back, a couple of centuries ago. Absolute crazy fellow. Come to think of it, he does sound kind of similar to the one that you're talking about now. Though there's been a few Robertos that I've known, a few Roberts and so forth. Yeah, it's kind of strange. It's like every generation, one Roberto is born amongst the world. It seems. I got that from the times that I've run into them, but I haven't run into a particular Bob. But that doesn't surprise me if there's another Roberto out there somewhere.
What is it?
I don't
What
know.
is Roberto?
It's like one of those great mysteries of the universe, I'd say.
Mm,
Oh,
What
Ed,
about
here he comes, everyone. As Viridian walks back into the room. He's holding a silver tray, and in the silver tray are uh, 6 leather pouches. The leather pouches that you can see have a like the God, I don't know, but the little a little leather like string where it's like the kind of squarish leather strings that sometimes are used in shoes and so forth, and they're just wrapped around with that, and that leather string widens towards the end of it, and there's clear runes on those leather strings. Um, Arcus, as you look at it, you could tell with your incredibly high um, Arcana that these are regular leather bags. They're not quite bags of holding, but with these kind of magical strings around, it's like they get a one-time use where they can contain more inside of them. So it's almost like a one-time use bag of holding that each one of these is with this is wrapped around it. As Viridian brings it in, it says, yes, that's the tango. Master Simon, Master Darren, as he goes to each one of you, is your name, and offers you each one bag from it. And when you guys pick up that first bag, whomever it might be, you see there's an itty bitty little tiny bag. And after he's gone to each one of you, he goes over and he goes, and one for you, Mr. Gizzo. And he hands the little bag down to Gizzo.
Oh, jeez, don't do that. Okay, all right. Rich Gizzo. This should be interesting.
This is amazing! Gizzo takes his bag and he turns it upside down, and you see like 50 buttons spill out onto the floor.
That's a good payment for Gizzo.
This is so good. He starts like swirling them around, stacking them up in weird ways. He starts taking one button and putting it like pressing it up against the other, and he pushes down on it and it makes the other, like, the one that's laying down, like flip up over into the air. He's like, yes. And he's completely and totally occupied, at least for the next minute, with his buttons.
That is a great Gizzo payment.
Gizzo, you need to learn the spell hypnotic pattern. I bet you could do a lot of fun things with that. And those buttons.
He starts, he hears you, and he starts messing with the buttons that you see. And you look away for a second, and you look back about 30 seconds later, and somehow 6 of the buttons now are all kind of like in half, but they're like very neatly carved in half, and they are somehow stuck together. And you see it's dangling from a string. You have no idea where he got the string from. And he blows against the this like 6-sided large button now, and it spins around. And as he does, he suddenly just freezes as he has hypnotized himself.
Okay. Can I look over and see? I know you said string, but is Arcus's outfit just a little bit more threadbare?
No. In fact, you look over to up against one of the walls, and you realize that he's actually pulled off somehow a little red thread from a curtain.
Okay, we're not going to question that. We're just going to move on with life. Yeah, Mr. Shil, thank you. I'm going to be honest. Darren was the one that found it, and with Tango's quick thinking, we got the book all the way out of the library.
Yeah, well, as far as I can tell, you all are a team. It's probably something where you're working together, and everyone's got that. What's the team spirit? So you'll get rewarded. If you all feel that somebody deserves more reward than the other, by all means, feel free to give them extra from yours.
Simon slowly puts the pouch in his own pocket.
Phil, we met someone called Ava. Do you know anything about her?
Ah, Ava, yes. She's a very powerful warrior. What did you like to know?
Um, is she human?
She certainly looks like one sometimes. I'm sure. But well, she's like me.
Ah, interesting.
As far as I know, she's. He looks over towards Zark. As far as I know, she's single. But she, I don't necessarily know if she'd be interested in, one of yours. But hey, yeah, no problem if you do. Feel free. And she's not going to bite your head off or anything. Hey, she can't, right?
Might be able to in her dragon form.
Okay.
Oh no,
Message
she.
message received.
They, if it's not clear to you, I mean, one of the things is we can't hurt each other's. We can't hurt each other's exarchs. We can't. If we do, it would be. Could bring great harm on ourselves. It's been so long. I don't know if it's ever happened, but we can't hurt each other's exarchs, not directly. No, that's why we use you. You're welcome to get in little tussles with each other and so forth, but we absolutely cannot, when we can't hurt each other.
And DM, looking at the pouch, how much is it so I can add it to the character sheet?
You're looking at it. There's a lot. There's a lot of platinum, but you don't know how much there is.
Okay.
So who
Um,
polices this game? You
Yeah,
guys are
that's
all
what I
part
want to
of.
know.
Yeah, we all do. Why do we need there's no policing of the game. He
Well,
seems he seems like genuinely surprised and a little bit confused that you're asking that.
Well, I'm just trying to determine, like you say, you can't, like, if you do something that it would bring great harm to you, is that just from the other participants of the game?
Well, not exactly. Like I said, I know what I can't do, and I know what I can do. I know I can't go out and hurt those other teams. I can't hurt the other exarchs. That's kind of the whole point of having the being bound to this. We all we're bound. All of us, all us exarchs, we're bound to each other as well too. We can't harm each other. We're able to communicate much faster and much easier. Now, don't get me wrong. Not every dragon does this. So you can't just assume that any one of them would. But any Zortmental dragon, yeah, we are strictly bound to what we can and can't do.
And
I've got two
is it
questions. Sorry,
is it
go
a
ahead,
choice?
Arcus.
Is it a choice to be bound, or was this something like forced on you, or?
Oh no, I wasn't forced at all. We choose to do this.
Okay.
It's great. It's a lot of fun. We have, like I said, there are some limitations on it. The things that we can and can't do. If you'll forgive me for not disclosing some of the things that we're limited, but I will say, like, I won't hurt you. The other impox, they're not going to hurt you either. So you never have to fear them.
No, and I didn't get that impression at all. I'm just kind of curious about the mechanics of the game you're playing. That's all.
I understand. Yeah, it's every so often we try to explain it to somebody, and it just never goes over very well.
Now, I have two questions. The first, so we didn't realize, clearly we didn't realize we couldn't use certain magic and stuff like that. Are there any other rules we need to be made aware of?
I don't think so. I honestly, if you had asked me, I probably would have said it's fine, but it could have been that they were looking at it as a bit of a sportsmanship, and that with so many groups gathered at once, they didn't want to allow one to have an edge over others. So I haven't heard of realm interfering like that before. So I guess it just was a particular situation. It is kind of nice to know that they're still watching even all these years.
Okay. And we're sure that the number of books that we need to find are limited to where's the party notes? Give me 1 second. Limited to the 7, right? Because we found evidence in the library that there are more than 7 tomes of the Hereafter.
Oh yes, of course. There's many. It's a series. It's a very very old series written long ago. I'm getting my information from Constant Minimbright. Excuse me, the Answer Dragon. So, of course, apparently there are 7 originals, which is what we're trying to seek. At least that's the information we got from him originally.
I guess the question now that brings up is, do you still need to collect all 7 for the language of magic, or are there more than 7 to finish it? Because, like I said, we found other entries in the series in these tomes, and I'll mention the Tango because I think you had them to like pull them out. And we're just, I don't know, like, is it really just these 7? That's what I want to know. I know we're getting the answer from the Answer Dragon, but could there be more like these original ones that seem to be different than normal books?
Of course, anything's possible. I mean, the Answer Dragon, he's got his limitations too. He only knows what antiquity knows, for one thing. So if it's possible that the God of Knowledge doesn't know something, then he wouldn't know it either, unless he... Well, no, I don't think it's possible. I don't think he could have his own personal experience that antiquity wouldn't know about. Antiquity has the knowledge of basically of all mortals on the plane. Anyhow, he like kind of trails off and thinks for a moment. But anything's possible.
Then we'll ask, so what if we find one of the original books?
But it's not one of the 7?
Oh, right, yes, that is not one of them.
By all means, feel free to grab it. From what we've seen so far, they're very distinctive. The ones that you've got, the ones that you've got to me, they were clearly powerful. An immense amount of power was kept inside of them, but they had some of the most powerful abjuration, divination magic I've ever seen on it. Basically immune to every bit of spells, to all forms of magic. It's crazy. But yeah, like I said, I can just go by what we've been told, that there's 7, and that there's locations for them. Maybe there's more. Maybe all you need is the 7, and the others are still out there, scattered across the plains.
So after you're done with this game, do they just get sent all over again?
We did have stories long ago when I was a wee one there, where we talked about these 7 little crystal balls that you could collect, and you could get them all together, and you make a wish with them. And when you finish the wish, they disperse back across the world. I don't think this is the same thing. I don't think it's going to work that way. I'm not really sure, though. But again, you never know.
Well, you have ran these games before.
Oh, these tomes, they're not really a part of the game specifically. It's just that we have Zorvental. That is our game, and there's many things that we can do with it. And the tomes, well, it just so happened that they came into play while we were in the middle of this game. And so we have made them a part of it and collecting them. And so it's a collection move for us. We want to collect these. We get the points. We get the rewards. We win. And so it all comes into place. There might come a time when another move is happening. For instance, if one of my comrades were to perform a castle move, for instance, I'd probably send you out there and act try to be little thieves. That's always fun to do. But anyhow, no, they're a part of the game, but they are not the game.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, and you're sure that there's not going to be a dragon that'll come down and grant us a gift, a wish?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Not like the old tales. No.
Oh, unfortunate.
At least not with these.
You're kind of already doing that, though, giving us all this money. So, thank you very much, Mr. Wish Dragon.
You don't need to call me that.
Out of curiosity, I don't want to faint like last time, but could you whisper the amount to Darren, and then Darren can tell me later when I'm sitting down?
Oh, of course, sure. He leans over and whispers something to Darren. He whispers that number to you.
Okay. Darren looks like he's almost about to pass out, but he doesn't, just barely.
Okay. Oh boy. Well, we might need to do some things on our end before we're ready for the next one.
Right, especially since those teams are going to be more prepared this time.
Yeah, we need to prepare ourselves, and also we do owe Tango's dad some work.
Oh, by all means, take your time. I'll of course let you know if there's a move is being made that you need to act. But right now we're kind of in the lead, and one of the good things is if anybody is going to go after it, that I'll know about it. So I have a feeling they're not in the biggest of hurries because they know that you'll be able to catch up to them quickly. They're probably trying to prepare as much as they can. But of course, if you want to go out and head off and find the next one right away, let me know. Just know that there'll probably be some other teams that are heading there as well.
Yeah, no worries. And I guess just let us know if some other teams are headed out. Thanks. Would you be able to help us get back there if we needed to? Oh, actually, you know what, Tango? We probably need to sail there ourselves so we can use our own boat.
Tango can't hear at the moment, I think.
He can hear, he just can't reply.
Yeah. Yeah, anytime you need some help, I'd be more than happy. You guys are welcome to use this as a place to head off from until one of you are able to do the same yourself. I would certainly hope that Mr. Arcus, Mr. Simon, if either of you were to ever learn how to do the old teleportation circles, you would be, would probably cast those spells yourselves, I would assume. But until then, you're free to use mine.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I plan on hopefully learning that eventually.
It's definitely on my list.
Yeah, I kind of want it. It's a spell. I've seen lots of people teleport. We met Rick, the shadow teleport dude that got the other book for you. I want it. I want that spell.
He kind of gives you a very similar look to how Rick did. You know that like aw, but he doesn't just leave it at that. He goes, well, uh, long ago, uh, there was a powerful mage, and this mage had a spell. Uh, it's quite on the nose, but the spell is called copyright, and he shared that with Rick. And that teleportation spell is copywritten by Rick's, which means no one else can use it. And if they do, he's going to know about it. It's a weird thing. It's a powerful spell. Not very many people know how to use it. But yeah, so I don't think you'll be able to know exactly what he's doing with his spell. But you can use the one that's much more in the public domain of teleportation.
Or maybe I'll just figure out my own spell.
There you go. I love it. Is there anything else you need from me? If so, my home is yours for now. If not, then feel free to reach out to me whenever you do need anything.
Thanks so much, Seal.
Thank you, Sil.
You guys want to hang out here at all, or do you wish to head somewhere?
Simon needs to lay down. Simon needs to lay down very badly.
Yeah, we should take a little bit of a nap, I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll assume you guys are going to head back to your bastion. Which, by the way, as you guys look, it looks like it's about 80% done for that second floor. As Sil's got a lot of people working on it. It's getting pretty close.
Oh, very nice.
I'm going to imagine that at some point you guys are going to dump out your coins to see what's there.
Yes.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Now, Simon, it's going to be quite a few. So you might want to sit down for just a little bit.
Good morning. You guys, as you each look inside, you do see sitting at the top. There's one more. There's another Zorvental token. So you can add, even though you just took 2 off, add 1 more to it. That's the kind of goldish looking coin with a square green emerald in the middle of it. That's fairly clear. And then as you dump them out, you dump out a pile, and it's all platinum. And you start flicking through and counting the coins. Everybody gets in their bag 2,000 platinum.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Woo!
Okay.
can we put it back in the bag, or was that a one-time shot?
Once you've dumped it out, you can't put it back in that specific bag. No, it is now. It's just a little leather pouch.
That. Do we have a bag of holding in this group?
Tango has it, I think. Or Darren.
But
Shit, one of them. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
we do
yeah.
have one.
He switches
We
up every session.
So we can take it all with us.
It's in your home at the very least.
I can't even type in 2000. I have to hold the up button on my keyboard to get it to go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Jesus, that's so much. DM, how much do we owe our bastion workers?
You guys don't actually pay your bastion people at all. It's the idea is that it's kind of like self-funded, so to speak. You get a little bit of a benefit out of having your bastion. It's a home base for you guys, but you're not actually paying into it. For role play purposes, the way I'm doing it is consider that Sil is kind of funding the renovations and so forth. So as you progress and you gain additions to your bastion, that's where that's coming from.
Okay. Yeah, because I would imagine, because Simon moved into Darren's room. Simon's just on his little like beanbag bed, just like counting out all of these coins and slowly hyperventilating.
Sorry, totally fair. With that, you guys all, you bed down, you settle in, you count your money, think about what you'd want to do with it. Consuela makes you food. You get to have a little conversation with Barnabas about how things are going. Everything's going swimmingly. You start prepping your people for whatever the next tasks are that you're going to give them. Work to get your 500 gold that Tango has with his every couple of bastion turns. He's making a little more profit. But eventually, you guys will bed down until the next morning. And as you wake that next morning, after having just fought some incredibly ancient elemental, plus multiple other teams, your adventures with the Slod, traveling around and so forth, y'all feel like you've gotten just a little more knowledgeable on how to be an adventurer, and you all level up to 8.
No way.
Yeah.
Whoa, what?
Now the question is, do I multi-class or not?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yes, thank you, DM. You're the bee's knees.
You're welcome, sir. Welcome to Paladin subclass, I assume.
Yeah, finally.
I thought the Paladin subclass was level 3.
He multi-classed.
Oh, that's right.
Just a little bit. Oh, can replace my spells. And don't forget, you guys, your hit point maximum goes down by 10 as soon as the spell would wear off.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so whatever HP you have right now or after the level up, just do minus 10.
DM, I'm really excited. I got transmuted spell. I have access to it. Okay, that's all.
Nice. Turn it off as Sil's music.
DM, do you have the newer books here?
I'm being careful with them. What is it that you're looking for?
Oh, nothing in particular. I just didn't see some of the options for the newer books.
I do have Eberron and the Faerun book, but whether the options from them are available, ask me if you do anything other than, the PHB stuff.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
You know, like if you want to suddenly multi-class an artificer, please let me know, or something like that.
Oh yeah, totally.
I do think, like, if you're interested, I should be available. Like, if you were like, I really want to do the Oath of the Noble Genies, I think that would be available to you.
I have heard about that. I wanted to check it out. I don't know what it's about.
Wow. Okay. It's pretty cool. Like, if you're going to do that, then I would be like, yeah, you'll probably want to be like, you know, using the Tao stuff, the Earth-based parts of it, 'cause since you have your stone patron, it would make sense, kind of a thing. But I'm not
Mhm.
saying you need to or anything. Just like that would be a potential option for you.
No, no,
I
that's
know
fun.
there's things like Dragon Mark feats and so forth. That's supposed to be setting specific, so I'd avoid those. Everyone.
Okay.
So if you find something and you're like, ooh, this looks like it would be really cool and it makes sense for my character, always open to talk about things.
Cool. Sounds good.
But if you find silvery barbs, you can't have silvery barbs.
Like we're just using 2024, right?
Yeah, 2024 stuff.
Yeah.
It again, if there's something that you're like, man, it would be really fun for me to have this from regular fifth edition, right? Talk to me about it. We'll figure it out. Like I said, I put in Discord recently that the melee cantrips, like, yeah, if you want to pick up a melee cantrip, then fine, yeah, that works. You know, booming blade and green flame blade, for instance. I think those are quite balanced. So you could use those. And I don't think they've converted to 2024, but they would probably be the same.
Yeah, not yet.
I'm really frustrated that they've changed Magic Initiate.
They have?
I can't take a cantrip from the Warlock class anymore. It's just Cleric, Wizard, or Druid.
Really? Huh.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want you to take an Eldritch Blast.
That's literally what I wanted.
Of course, everybody wants Eldritch Blast. It's the best spell, best cantrip.
Well, hey, Simon, if you talk to Darren, maybe he'll be able to put in a good word for you.
I don't know. I think I might have an in already with being marked. Who knows?
You could
We'll
also
see.
you could also multi-class.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But then I lose access to this awesome fate.
DM, would you pretty please help me? I think I'm in a bit of a pickle. I don't know how to choose my subclass.
As you are leveling up, there should become an option. I'll take a look
Oh,
at your
never
stuff.
mind. Sorry, I was being dumb. I just didn't click on the paladin. Oops.
Let's take a look at something here. Yeah, Spell Sniper used to give.
Fell as well.
Yeah, that doesn't anymore either.
Nope. I was gonna say, well, I'll just take that. So instead, I'm doing telekinetic, so I can shove people with my bonus action. And I think I get an increase to my to a
One
stat
level
of my
dip,
choice.
Simon. Just one level.
You're off. You're trying awfully hard, sir.
No, you do you.
Now, I would say there is something that I was going to allow if you guys wanted to, but I think that's still unearthed arcana, and that is that new warlock patron. Let's see, is it in here? It's not in It's not in D&D Beyond. They had one recently where the warlock patron was a dying god. And I'm like, oh, that'd be perfect for my campaign.
That would be perfect.
Huh. Oh, that's right. I saw it. It came out with the monk. Yeah, and like the spell absorbing paladin, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's Vestige patron.
Yeah, vestige. That's right.
Mystic subclasses. There we go. Yeah, it's level 3 warlock thing, but yeah, your vestige companion is basically like a pet, but it's a dying god. I was like, oh yeah, that could totally be Astrophy. This world. So anyhow, anybody need help with leveling up? Everybody finished? Anybody still away?
I'm here. I'm just going through spells now.
Yeah, I've got a lot of really fun spells because the heroes of Faerun are now in here.
Well, like I said, if you want to take anything from that, let me know because it's there, but I'm trying to keep it mostly to the source core books, just to because I don't know all the balance of them. I think some of the stuff they've proposed is crazy powerful, so just
Yeah.
let me know what you might want, and let's just make sure that it's not something that I have a knee jerk reaction of ah.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the backlash spell, which is an abjuration reaction, but it's like a 4th level one. Let's see, if I click on it, no, it doesn't carry over. Basically, it lets me to reduce damage by 4d6 plus my spellcasting modifier. And if the damage was from a creature within range, which I'm assuming is 30 feet, 60 feet, sorry, I can force the creature to make a constitution saving throw. And if they fail, they take 4d6 force damage or half as much on a successful one.
Mm-hmm.
So, but there's also polymorph.
Like Elminster's illusion, Elminster's illusion seems kind of powerful to me. It basically gives you like super. What's what's the thing where if you don't take damage when you save on a dex save?
Evasion.
Evasion thing. It's like gives you super evasion where like any spell, regardless of whether it's dex or not, you get to if you save, you take no damage instead of half. Like that's pretty strong. All right. So while the spellcasters are going through their spells, those that don't really have spells, like the melee guys, anything that you guys would like to be doing with your bastion, or anything you'd like to do while people are leveling up?
My bastion is just going to do the same thing. Just recruit more people. That's about it.
All right. Yep. Yeah, like I think circle magic is introduced in the Magic of Faerun book. I'm not doing the circle magic. That's the I know I think in my opinion that is the largest unchecked power scale bump I've ever seen in a book ever. Like no joke. If I used NPCs with this, it'd be like, hey, yeah, we're gonna stay a mile away and just throw fireballs down on this city over there and win. So that one I'm avoiding for now. It's freaky.
I think I'm done. For now, I'm just going to pick polymorph and as a placeholder and then think about it.
Yeah, if you're okay with it, DM, I think I'll do the same thing.
Yeah, you guys can always pick spells later. That's fine.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll have to do here.
Yeah, take your time.
Mhm.
Read those over.
It's
Ah,
especially
so-
Arcus because you have a lot. I bet.
So many.
So you
The
guys,
last wizard.
you finish your long rest. In the morning, Simon, you wake up in the morning. You find yourself out of your room this morning. You're not too far away. You're in the nearby bathroom. You're in the
Do I
tub.
have my kidneys? Oh God, do I have my kidneys?
In the first thing you notice, you're not able to move. And then you feel that at first, and then you open your eyes, and you look down as you're in this tub, and resting
no.
on top of your body. You're not sure what it is, but it is shiny. Looks like it's made of gold, and it's heavy. It's so heavy, and it's placed on you in just the right way that you're not hurt. You can breathe, but you can't seem to move a muscle. And
Am I
then
am I clothed?
you're clothed, as far as you can tell. And then whatever you went to sleep in, you're wearing. And then your head, after noticing that, kind of tilts to the side just a little bit. And there are three figures standing over you, looking down. They have a look of slight smirk with a look of very, very strong annoyance as you see Rosa, Ava, and Rick standing over you, looking down at you.
Oh, hi guys. Hi. I'm in trouble, aren't I?
Rosa speaks up. So it was your idea to send that man to speak to us?
In all fairness, he was speaking to a black salad, and I didn't want him getting out of hand. I figured y'all could be reasoned with, and a black salad, I mean, y'all know, they're chaos incarnate. I didn't want anything happening to the city.
You know,
I figured y'all could handle yourselves against Roberto. That being said, I am sorry. That man, holy cow.
I'm not going to hold it against you when our groups meet. I'm not going to ask them to specifically target you. But I have a long memory, little one. We all do. The three of them nod, like in unison, looking down at you.
Because it's one of my abilities, I'm going to subtle cast sending to Shil and just say,
hold on.
I'm really sorry.
You try to subtle cast, and when I was speaking before, when you guys started talking about teleporting and Rosa spoke up, I said you all felt a little bit funny around her. You feel that same funny. Simon, as somebody who's made of magic practically, you don't feel any connection to magic whatsoever at this exact moment. You've heard of an anti-magic field, but this might be the first time you've felt it.
Well, guys, this is a good run.
Yeah,
Roll a new character.
They look at you. Rick speaks up. Let this be a lesson that you shouldn't torture anyone with the likes of one such as Roberto.
What is he like? Seriously. Like, if y'all can't handle him, I'm legitimately terrified. Like, no lie. I
You should
sent
be.
him your way because I didn't want him and a salad getting into it and causing more salad babies. Like, we don't need any more of them. I know that's, again, possibly racist, but let's be real. And I kind of figured y'all could handle Roberto. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you hear from a couple of, through a couple walls, Parsnip, half asleep. You should be. You definitely hear that. They look down at you and say, "Yeah, just remember that for next time. We're going to go." And the three of them look at Rick, and he nods, and they take a step back, and you assume that he's using his teleportation capabilities, and the three of them are gone. And you're stuck. You still can't use magic.
Ah, shit. Well, someone will have to take a bath soon. Surely. We're all so we're all so careful with our hygiene.
So certainly, sometime later, somebody will come in to bathe or use the privy. And whoever it is that decides that they're going to go in and find Simon in this predicament, you will look down and sure enough see a Simon in a tub with sitting on top of him a Simon-sized golden dragon scale just resting on him.
You basically see a Simon.
Yeah, you cut out there.
Oh, I say you see a Simon turtle. That's basically it.
Yeah, you see his head, a couple fingers over to the side that wiggle around. And whoever enters the room also finds that they walk into a small little anti-magic field right towards the edge of the tub. Would anyone care to help Simon?
I like to imagine that Tango might be the first one to find him and just take one step into the room. It'll give Simon a look. Before you can even
Help.
say anything, no questions. I'll leave you to it. Then I'll
No,
close
come
the
back,
door.
help! No!
No judgments here.
Oh, god dang it. And Simon was never seen from again.
And then
2
then
hours
Arcus
later.
then Arcus comes into the room, and then with the anti magic, he's just completely useless. Can't help in any way.
Please help. On a scale of 1 to 10, I have a -1 in strength.
As yep. Then I'm not helping. What's this about, my friend?
I think Rosa, Rick, and oh shoot. Ava took my kidneys.
Holy.
I can't really see. They paid me a visit and apparently took me from mine and Darren's bedroom and put me in a tub and then put this scale on me because I had sent Roberto their way and they weren't happy about it.
Right. Yeah, well, I mean that does make all sorts of sense. I'll go get Tango or Darren. They can help lift this thing off you.
Please, I think I'm clothed under here. I don't really remember going to bed last night.
Somebody
Okay.
say lift something.
Yeah, Simon got himself into a bit of a jam, literally. So lifting heavy things off of Simon. He's in the bathroom.
Oh, he's still there.
He's
Oh,
pretty
okay.
sure. He's pretty sure he's got clothes on though. I don't know.
I hope so. Yeah, I'll go help use my newfound strength after putting 2 points into strength over the night.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you go in and you feel it. You reach down to pick this scale up, this huge scale. Y'all have never seen a dragon scale this big before. This is the size that you basically would have seen on the Answer Dragon. That scale of scale, and you weren't sure at first if you could lift it up. It's damn heavy for Tango, but that last little bit of inspiration, that last little bulk that you just put on recently, you're able to pick it up off of Simon. Simon is clothed. Simon, you can breathe a little better now, and you can move with no magic whatsoever. Tango lifts up the scale, and you can slip out from underneath it. When he does, you feel the anti-magic kind of burst.
You're saying Rick did this to you?
It was Rosa, Rick, and Ava.
Yeah, I liked Rick. I didn't see him as the kind of guy that would turn his back on you and desert you.
In their defense, I did technically sick. Oh, you were gone. Yeah, I deserved it. Like, I sicked Roberto on them because you know how we ran into him and Big C? Big C needed an evac, and I figured might as well get someone like him out of the city. And so I sent Roberto to talk to the 3 dragons.
I see.
Yeah.
You actually got off kind of easy then.
I should have left you.
Yeah.
Longer.
Well, but like, fair. Simon just climbs back in the tub. No, but in all reality, like, even they didn't like dealing with him, and they're 3 dragons, so I think we dodged Roberto.
There's something up with Roberto. I don't know what it is yet. Something. More than just his personality.
Yeah. We need to talk to Shil about, like, putting a ward on this house, although I guess it really wouldn't do much against dragons that have their own copywritten magic.
How can they threaten you?
It wasn't really much of a threat. It was more of a promise that they will remember my actions.
Right.
So the implication was there.
Right. So as long as we're playing this game, you'll be okay. But as soon as we're done winning the game, you might have a problem.
Well, yeah, that's future Simon's problem.
Yep. That's one way to look at it. All right.
So what are your opinions on assisted euthanasia? Because I might need a favor later on.
Well, now we know that they can just come in the house whenever they want. That's something.
I probably need to let Shil know that I might have upset them.
I have.
I'm sure he already knows if it's a big deal.
Yeah.
And Parsnip was a little quiet there, but he said might have, and yeah. Terminology.
I have a feeling Parsnip knows more about Roberto than he let on. Also, he talks in his sleep very loudly.
I don't know anything. I didn't see anything.
Are you sure?
There's more to Parsnip than meets the eye.
I'm
Well,
pretty sure.
that was never in question. We always knew that.
Speaking of which, Parsnip, what's your deal, man?
Like, do we ever need to go visit your family or something? Like, we all have our own little lives, and you're just still this, like, walking enigma. Yeah, you. Oh, me? The tall gnome? Oh, me? The gnome with the big hooves? Yeah, you.
I don't have hooves. Do I have hooves? I have antlers.
Oh, I thought you also had hooves. I don't know why I keep thinking you have hooves.
I guess I could have hooves. I don't know. Was that part of the deal?
If you wanted them, it's so totally appropriate for Parsnip to have them. That's up to you.
I'm wearing shoes.
Yeah, they can be orthopedic for hooves. I don't know.
That's awesome.
So are you saying the antlers were some sort of deal?
Maybe.
I mean, honestly, that's probably as straightforward as you're going to get from Parsnip. Let's be real.
They do go hard.
Yeah. All right, Parsnip. I'm going to push this a little further one day. I'm going to get some answers from you whenever you're ready.
At least I'm not going around pissing off all powerful dragons.
Hey,
He has a point there.
you know what? You're not wrong. But that's a future Simon problem.
Of course, that's a bit hypocritical coming from me, right, Wes?
No comment.
Besides, in my defense, dragons live so long, I think it's okay to ruffle their scales once in a while.
Oh,
It gives their life, it'll give their life meaning. Or at least entertainment. It's like how, you take when your parents or your grandparents get really, really old and they send them to like the assisted old person living home. They have to keep them entertained. That's kind of what I think. We have to keep them entertained. Otherwise, they'll have a bout of dementia and burn down the world. I'm just gonna stop while I'm ahead now.
Smart.
Still hear you either.
He's not that old. He can't be older than like 400 or 500. I don't know if that's old for a dragon or not. That's a guess.
Well, after taking some time for Simon to think about what he's done and getting some help with that, again, Consuelo will have a nice breakfast for you all, served a little bit later than usual, or perhaps Simon gets his a little bit late. Um, the house is abuzz with people doing construction on that second floor. Your little wizard's up there. He seems to be continuously working on teleportation circle for you and other little arcane rooms, depending on what you guys are going to want. But the day is yours. You've got a potential adventure out there, potential shopping. What strikes y'all's fancy? You're not in any rush. You have time to do what you want. As always, Syl will happily provide you teleportation capabilities to any of those cities you've been to previously. So if you want to go shopping in another city, you're more than welcome to, or go some places you've been to before. The world is your sandbox.
Did we all just go back and finish that job for Baldoria's dad?
That there's no rush on that. There's actually not even any obligation. It's more so like if we happen upon it and learn some new information, we can share it.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing to do.
Yeah. But at the same time, I feel like we've done a lot of stuff for me and my family, and as much as I appreciate it, I'd, kind of like to return the favor to you guys at some point. Kind of, focus on what you guys have going on and help out where I can there. If you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I get it.
What about Darren? He's got a weird backstory, back history we need to figure out too. He got
It is all
chased
the
out of
way
his.
up north.
He got chased out of his home by some kind of monster that touched his soul or something.
Yes, eventually I'd like all of your help to go and free everyone from that monster, but it is up north.
I mean, it's always gonna be up north.
I mean, we could
as you guys are having this kind of conversation, sitting around the dinner table, Consuela's throwing spicy food out at you all, and you're talking about these things of where you can possibly go, and as Darren mentions, he's got stuff that maybe when you head up there, Arcus, with your overflowing intelligence, you can't help but at least recognize the fact that there is at least one task that you guys would have in the north, most likely somewhere, though you don't have any specifics on it. There is one of the libraries is supposed to be in the north somewhere. Maybe it's close, maybe not, but at the very least, it's in the same latitudinal uh, area, so to speak.
Same direction.
Yeah, not pushing you guys there, just it would make sense for at least someone like Arcus to put that together.
Plus, if you all think we're ready, we could go up north.
I thought we might be able to take a look at maybe what's around town first. Check the board possibly, or check in with people and see what's going on. Also, did we ever tell the old man about the nautiloid?
I thought we did tell him.
Nope, you guys did not follow up with him.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we just kind of took his money and skipped town.
Yeah, we should tell him.
Yeah. Yeah, just maybe.
Let me sure I have what I need for that. Okay, yeah, I'll let you guys do that. Like I said, you guys let me know what you want to do.
Sure. I think we should go talk to that guy. At least make sure that he knows that we didn't just skip town.
Also, did y'all want to go visit like the Midas Touch? Wasn't he the guy that could do like the stat enchantment on our gear? Or we could go to like Terra's out in Arion. I think I said that right. There's an eye for trade. We can go see Grime and Scabs. Yeah, Grime and Scab. We got a whole lot of money, y'all.
Let's go talk to that man first.
All right. We'll say it's probably a little after breakfast, brunch time to lunchtime, clear day out, and you guys head back out towards the western portion of town, fairly close to that temple of antiquity that's there. And it doesn't take very long for you guys to get there. You walk at a decent pace, but you arrive at the house that was the one from the quest, the remnant of the Chaos Wars. You go up and knock on the door of this house like you had previously. It's a decent house. It's clearly been repaired at some point in the last decade or so. But you go and knock, and the door opens up, and you don't see Spillbottom there like he was there before. Instead, you see a human male who comes stepping out. Tango, you've been putting on, you've been getting swole, you've been bulking up, but the guy that walks out of this door, it's like you're on this journey, and that's the journey's end is the guy that walks out of this room. As you see this 6 foot tall, absolutely bulked up human walk out of the door, and he looks at you all. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Is Mr. Spellbottom around?
You have to be very quiet. He's sleeping.
Oh, okay. We took on his quest.
Yes, I know. I was here when you were talking about it. He was yelling at me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't go towards it. There's only like slots in it. And we barely got out without getting impregnated.
But getting impregnated?
Yeah, they're like chaos frog demons, and they reproduce by turning you into one. Or using you as a host body. I don't really understand it. It's not great.
That sounds absolutely awful. Definitely make sure we don't row back there.
Yeah, stay clear of it. We did kill a few of them, but I mean, we couldn't get them all. We had to get out of there.
Yeah, definitely won't be back.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm Timothy.
Yeah, he mentioned you. You were the guy that looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You were the guy that went on the trips with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, nice to meet you, Mr. Timothy. If y'all need anything else, you can always reach out to the Emerald Scale.
Yeah. Okay. No more rowing there. Oh, yeah, okay. Bye. He goes back to the room and closes the door very quietly.
Okay, so that was a thing.
Do you want to see what other things are in town that we can do?
Yeah, I mean, we can do that. Also, if y'all have people y'all want me to check in on, just let me know and I'll reach out to them for you.
You can do that?
Where have you been this whole time? I speak in your head all the time.
I don't know how magic works. I thought it had to be like someone you were close friends with or someone that was like really close to you.
I mean, I just need a picture and their name, really. I mean, that'll help. I might not reach them, but that's just the nature of magic. You were a wizard for like a hot minute. You know how magic works.
A little bit, not that spell though. There is this one person. His name is Thurig. Can you check up on him?
Did I
He's gonna
meet?
cast-
Okay.
He's gonna cast prestidigitation to conjure up a little picture of him.
There might be minor illusion that you need for that one.
It says an illusory image that can fit in your hand. I don't know. I think might be DM.
Take a look here. Minor sensation, minor creation, sensory effect.
It's at the bottom. The minor creation.
Create a non-magical trinket or an illusionary image given by last. Trinket deal no damage and has no monetary worth. I think it'll be fine for this purpose. You'd be able to do it. It'd be at the very least, and as you start to do it, you trying to use it. I don't think presentation would normally be appropriate for this. I agree. Like since there's literally a cantrip that does what you're trying to do. However, Simon just probably noodles around in your mind just a little bit, and he gets the effect that you're trying to go for either way.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and you said his name was what now?
Durig.
Durig. Okay,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
okay, and what do I need to say to them? Because they don't know who I am, and I have to convey within 25 words or less What you want me to tell them?
Just say that Darren is asking how he's doing and how are his my half siblings,
Okay.
and if he's getting my letters too.
Okay. So, hello, Durig from Darren. Are you getting my letters? How are you doing? And how are my half siblings?
Oh, you're a lifesaver.
And he casts sending and says all that. That should be a little under 25 words.
All right, good stuff. I am double checking. I've got a whole bunch of notes around backstory and characters and stuff, and I need to remind myself about this particular NPC. So
You're good.
you
I have to.
caught me off guard.
All right,
That's
guys, think
fine.
of random NPCs.
I mean, in my defense, DM, I did tell you that I was going to be doing something similar.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. I've got my own little list of all these things that are associated with Darren, but not this particular one. So I'm reminding myself. Give me a second. I've got the notes somewhere.
He was Darren's best friend growing up. There wasn't really a lot going on with him. He sent him a bunch of letters after he got kicked out or exiled, and so far he hasn't received any. So he's getting a little worried.
Yeah. This is crazy. I'm missing this one piece of documentation that I've got. It's normally right there. My apologies. But that's okay. Hold on. I will put this in with my other notes that I would have here. All right. Yeah, 1 second. Let me take a note and then give me 1 minute to catch back up, and I will be right back. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves right there.
Simon, what have you done?
I love
didn't do it. You did.
throwing the DM into a spiral with the sending spell.
Oh my god. He's gonna banish that spell now.
It's
Simon's
such a
gonna
great
get
spell.
another. Yeah, it's so good.
It really
Gonna
is
get
a good
another
spell.
slap in the wrist.
God, I hope not.
Remember that NPC we met in the second session? I just want to talk to him quick. Love this spell.
What was that one guy that was looking for, like, I think it was something Black Lotus at the very beginning? Just talk to him, see what his favorite color is.
Yeah, what's up, man?
That was
For that one.
Ildabode.
Oh, okay.
Now let me count my words.
Wait, there's no way I have that spell. What? Y'all, I don't pay attention to my spell list.
Is it a good one?
I just didn't know I had Disguise Self, but I do.
There we go. Okay. Simon, you do get a message back. Now you know that a lot of people aren't familiar with the sending spell. A small portion of the population probably has access to it. In the less than 1%. are of quote high enough level, like far less than 1%, 1 in a million are high enough level to potentially use it. So, and people are rarely are going to get it. So it's a surprise when you reach out to somebody for the very first time that's not used to it, maybe even more than the first time. So this doesn't necessarily surprise you as a response. But what you get back is, I don't know who you are. This better not be a scam send. If Darren is there, tell him things are starting to get very.
Okay.
Stage fix.
He said he doesn't know who I am. This better not be a scam send. And if Darren really is there, things are getting, and then that was it. So, gotta wait till tomorrow. I'm just kidding.
No!
Just kidding, buddy. All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He wasn't the best with magic, or really, he didn't know anything about magic at all.
All right, Derek. This is Simon on behalf of Darren. In 25 words or less, please let me know what the situation is. That is exactly 25 words.
Right.
While I'm waiting on him. Oh, go ahead.
All right, here's what you get back. Okay. 25 words it is. It isn't just. Wait. Isn't one word or two? Anyhow, many of the noble families have been odd since he was.
This is amazing.
Oh
Love this.
no.
Darren?
Yes, what is it?
Many of the noble families are just, and that's all we got, buddy.
They're just gonna fall to his knees.
Okay. Last spell slot, buddy.
Oh no.
I mean, I have more, but this is all I'm going to be spending on it.
I do apologize on behalf of him. He wasn't the brightest guy around.
Your message cut out after you said many of the noble families, and that was all I heard. Please be succinct. Thanks.
Okay. You send that message, and you get back in your mind. It's as if he was trailing for something else. Because we can't have another monster dragon. Oh, you missed all that? Ask him why he hasn't written. I thought he was dead. I will try.
He wants to know why you haven't written, and he thought you were dead. So I'm guessing he's not getting your letters, unless you haven't sent one in a while. Also, he said something about a monster dragon, and he's really not good with this spell.
Go ahead and roll your history.
Who, Darren or me?
Darren.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right, come on, come on. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, you remember some old story about some dragon messing up Nettleton a long time ago, but you're not sure. It's one of those things. It's like, yeah, you got a vague memory of it, but yeah, it was one of those things you put to memory.
okay. Well, thank you, Simon. Um, I suppose there was a dragon attack. It seems like.
I'll try to cast later in the day, just in case we don't get just in case we don't get in any fights. If I have any spells left at the end of the day before we go to bed, you can write out what you would like to say to him. Again, 25 words max, and then we'll try this again.
You're my hero, Stitch Fix. Has anyone
I
ever
wouldn't,
said that to you?
I wouldn't go that far, but I appreciate it, buddy. Does anyone else have any messages I need to send out?
Yes, not.
Cool. Okay. Well, then at the end of the day, Darren, I will take you. I'll see if I can't reach out one more time for you. I do need to send a few messages myself to like my gran and Auntie Maeve and Fred and Astrophy just to check up on all of them. But I should have one spell slot left afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Thank you. I did have a question above table. Sending the spell, in what do you guys know off the top of your heads in what spell it is? So I might be able to get it.
I can tell you in just a second.
Yeah, because it'd be probably a good idea to have two people that can cast it instead of just one.
Well, it's a third level. That only tells me that it's divination.
Yeah, but it's spell list, like class list.
I don't know that. I know that it's part. I get it from my aberrant sorcery, and I know some clerics get it.
It's bard, cleric, wizard, and aberrant sorcerer.
Oh no. Okay. No chance.
I mean, you could also multi-class again.
Oh, I don't know about that. It's interesting that normal sorcerers don't get it.
I'm still like in the determining of which spells I actually want, so I can take it.
Oh, interesting.
We could
I do
also
like
just
the
go.
spell.
But we could also just go buy you a scroll.
That's
And
true. Also easy
you,
to do.
yeah, because like it's harder and harder to find higher level spells after 3. And I don't know about you, but I woke up and I learned, like, I dreamed I could polymorph, and so now I guess I can polymorph. Because I saw Phalar turn into a really, really cool purple ape, and I thought it'd be really fun for me to turn into a really, really cool smaller purple ape that I could ride on his back with a backwards cap.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. So, anyways, did y'all want to check out the board, the bulletin boards?
Oh, right. Yes, let's see what's in store for us.
All right, let's see what we have here. Uh, keep in mind, it's only been a couple of days since you were last there.
Oh God, it feels like forever.
It
I
does,
know, right? I
but
thought it was more.
no, it's been like, well, it's been 2 weeks. You went and you grabbed things, for yeah, you went you basically grabbed them. You did a little bit of communications in town, what was going on. You went to check out the Nautiloid, and then came back, and then bam, went to Thessalon basically in 2 days. So yeah, it's been roughly 2 weeks. You will see that uh, you'll see that the Seabud salvage operation has been posted again. It seems like that's been kind of like rewritten and put back up there. Let's see, what is the else that we have here? You guys are level 8, so that is appropriate. Okay. Um, there is also, let's find the right place. Where's this one from? Excuse me. I reorganized my folders and now I'm lost. There it is. The only thing that is new, you have a clockwork courier request. This is someone is requesting assistance delivering a clockwork creation. They can be found in Twin Rivers, and they need this delivered to Dundagda, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, there it is. Yeah, I've got this in my notes. I just didn't put the handout for it. But essentially, um, there's a clockwork package waiting in Twin Rivers for someone to be able to take it. It is heavy. They'll need to provide their own form of transportation for it. It doesn't say specifically what it is, but that, again, they need to take this from Twin Rivers to Dundagda. You guys know that Dundagda is close to the Silver Spire. It's a bit north of there. Darren and I believe Phalar would have most likely passed through the town of Twin Rivers when they were originally coming down to Torrington many months ago. It's a small city sitting at the junction point of where a river splits into two. But otherwise, the same similar quests that you had seen previously that haven't been resolved are still up there on the board. And I'll write up a handout for the clockwork one.
Is Arcus aware of the sending conversation you were
I
having?
mean,
Simon?
I wouldn't be hiding it. Y'all would just see me saying all this stuff out loud.
Darren, that kind of sounds like your buddy might be having a bit of an issue.
You think so?
I mean, I'm just judging from what Simon was kind of saying, but it didn't sound like everything was awesome.
Yeah, that's what worries me. Especially with that dragon he was talking about. Do you know what he was talking about, Arcus?
Arcus, you can roll history. Your DC is going to be substantially higher than Darren's was because it's somebody from his hometown, but you are welcome to roll that.
Okay.
With a 27, you know this is something that's in the history book because it was a piece of history. The city of Nettleton is renowned for having an incredibly sturdy center to it, so to speak. And years ago, it was discovered that an ancient dragon by the name of Briog was underneath this city. And he violently escaped, tearing apart a portion of this inner area, this the same type of thing like Beverly Hills would be. And this was a precursor to a war that went on in some distant land. But with the 27, you do remember that portion of it that required rebuilding and so forth, and that when they're referring to something like a monster dragon, this was it. This is who they're referring to. You get the feeling that this creature would be similar to what you ran into with the answer dragon, at least of that scale, possibly more, judging by the way it was written in the books. The more bardic type tales of it would put it at an unfathomable scale, whereas the more historian type books would make it seem like it's very similar in size to like the answer dragon. So you're looking at a colossal creature.
I mean, that sounds terrible, Darren.
Do you think it would be a good idea for us to go there?
I mean, I could always use another slot and check. I mean, I'll get these back, but I've only got 2 more instances.
You know that this incident, by the way, happened literally centuries ago.
But Darren's friend Durig, he did say like another monster dragon, right?
That was in his conversation.
Those are the words he used, at least. Okay.
Darren, when's the last time you wrote him?
It was just last week.
Okay, so it's a good chance that he hasn't gotten the letter yet.
That's the thing. I've been writing to him ever since I left, and he's never returned my letters.
Okay. I'm going to use a 4th level slot. Durig, have you gotten any of Darren's letters? Also, are you at risk of being attacked by a dragon? Please respond. Thank you very much.
You get a response back very, very quickly, and it goes, it sounds like first. I wrote down what I should say. I haven't got his letters. I hope he is safe. Many of the nobles are acting weird. Wait, dragon? And that's the end.
Oh.
Okay. He doesn't know about a dragon. I think he was just using it maybe as flavor for his response or story. I don't know. Exaggerating. That's the word I was looking for. He said many of the nobles are acting weird. And no, he hasn't gotten any of your letters. Would you like me to respond one more time?
I've already asked enough of you, Stitch Fix. Thank you.
Literally, I would not have offered if it was a problem.
Well, I suppose we could always ask, what does he mean by weird?
Okay.
But knowing him, I don't know if if we're going to get anything out of it.
Well, it's worth a try. Hey, Durig. Thank you. That was a lot more concise. Please finish reading your response to me. Also, Darren says hi. Again.
It takes a little longer this time. Just don't know why you said dragon. Anyhow, oh, tell him I said hi. I just wanted to say that this place has new laws that suck. Yeah, cuts off.
All right, you know what? That's on me. I should have saw that coming. He says hi back again, and there are new laws that suck. And that's all I got of your friend Durig. Maybe we could try again tomorrow.
Okay. Well, it looks like things have been getting worse.
Yeah, also, you need to figure out a better way to communicate with him, because apparently he's just not getting it.
I wonder if the letters have been intercepted by any of that one lady's friends that we met that night.
You'll have to refresh my memory. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't remember.
He was almost assassinated.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The lady that got in your bed and poked you.
Oh,
Okay.
is that what it sounds like, you guys? I think you
Wait,
promised.
what? What was that?
Yeah, he almost got assassinated by a lady who poked him. She showed up in his bed, I guess. That's one of the reasons why I moved into his room, because apparently there are people gunning for his life, but also we saw a lot of things in Galleon that terrified the bejesus out of both of us. So, safety in numbers.
She got into your bed and poked you?
Yes, it was not pleasant at all.
I don't know much about this, but I feel like you're doing it wrong.
All right, no judgments. We listen and we don't judge.
This is true. I'm glad you're here.
Anyways.
Anyway,
As you guys are doing all that and walking around, and Simon's probably casting his spells as you talk, Tango does decide to kind of slip in to Madame Evie's to do some purchasing. She is fully restocked on health potions. She's quite good at that. Even just the last couple of days, like fully restocked, she's got about 20 currently available. If that happens to be what you're looking for, otherwise, she welcomes you as always. Welcomes you to shop around.
I need to look and see what she has.
Which one's the potion place again?
Evie's Enchanted Curios under Torrington.
Yes.
Sorry, what was that, Tango?
Shoot, I'm falling asleep. Yeah, I'm gonna go into EVs, and I was looking at picking up that adamantine plate armor.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, of course, darling. It'll look absolutely fantastic on you.
Yeah, does it come in green?
No, but I've got a nice wash that I can put on it if that's what you want.
Is it green?
Oh, I've got all sorts of washes. Of course, I can make it green.
Perfect. Like, wait, emerald green? Like this kind of green?
But she looks at what you're presenting. I'll have to mix a couple of colors together, but I should be able to do that without any problem at all.
Sold.
I'll do it for free too. I like your group. All right, give me a day. Come back, and it'll be all stained up for you, nice and pretty.
Day. All right.
2,000 platinum is 20,000 gold.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Let's see, I'll
I'll
give
move the
her
adamantine plate armor.
400 platinum.
Okay, we'll take that off.
I guess while I'm here, I'm going to ask her if she is able to. I mean, I don't know how you procure some of your. I know you mostly deal in potions and stuff. Do you ever get weapons?
If somebody wanted to come in and maybe barter with a weapon, I could purchase one. I mean, magic items are a fantastic way to make money, but they don't come to me about that too often.
Fair enough. I've been trying to keep an eye out for another type of great sword. Point to the one I have.
That's a big sword.
Yeah, they seem pretty rare. I've seen a few shops around the lands, and nobody else seems to have any. So, if you ever happen to come across one, I'd be interested in it.
I'll keep it in mind.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Of course. And I have marked the one thing off, so you guys you have that. You can come back the next day. We will get it in your emerald color to go with the rest of your motif. No problem. We are nearing our conclusion for the evening. Is there anything else you guys would like to do immediately in the town? If not, I will say this to you all. I would ask that you guys start thinking about what you would like to do next. I'll put that particular quest that's on the board available for you guys here in just a second. I'm finishing up the handout for it. As with many points, sandbox for you guys. So knowing what you'd like to do next will help me get prepared and ready for it, especially if you're going to send a message to an obscure NPC, though I should know most of them.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Doesn't bother me at all.
And just a reminder, we're off next week.
We are out next week, right? So, yep, I was mentioning before, I'll be traveling on a business conference. So Simon, so like for the whole week, I am going to be swamped. But I will be thinking about D&D. So if you tell me what it is you want to do, I'll be churning through stuff in my head when I'm not working.